Get this throttle body out of here. Everything's 8 mil. Unplug it. Set it right there. Now, get my light back up here. There's a bracket right underneath there. I think we can reach it this way. Let's see if that helps at all. Is there any other brackets? Are we moving? We're moving a little bit. Much better. So there's a bracket bolt. I'll put it right there. Let's go ahead and get this vent line out of here. I tried earlier and I didn't have any success. Push in. Remove your tab. Cut that out of the way. I'm going after the hard spark plugs first on this one. Let's see, I know there's a hose back there. I'm just trying to spin it around here. Let's get that little wire tab there. Should just pull up. It's like a Christmas tree tab right here. Okay. Now let's see what it takes to get that back hose off of the back. There's a hose coming across the back. I just wanted to move it up. So if once I get it out, you can disconnect it a couple ways. It's just a squeeze clamp here behind the intake or down on the valve cover itself, pair of pliers. Needle nose, whatever you want to use. I'm going to see if that valve would come out of there. I'm going to get it off of one end or the other. There we go. One more little hose. Where is it? Right there. So let's go ahead and take this out. There we go. Yay, we got one intake removed here. Now the rubber O-ring gasket on the upper intake plenum right here looks really good, so it's in good shape. Now this is just a maintenance tune-up. She's having no issues. Let's see if all these others are 8s on all these coils that are sitting down in the back of the motor. And they are. Let's go ahead and cover our intake. Now let's do the front of the engine there and get those out. I think 1.8 is an acceptable labor. Pull the tab back and plug our coil. There we go. Coil looks good. Would be nice if you had enough wire that you didn't have to unplug your coil. Would be great. But not in this case. You know, sometimes it's easier to just get a screwdriver underneath those suckers and move them up. Alright. We got some new spark plugs, which are the NGK iridiums. I'll give you a part number on that one. Holding it right there for you. There you are. Let's get all our spark plugs open, get them out of the box. All the spark plugs are out of the box, and all the spark plugs are coated with some copper anti-seize. So we got a 5/8 spark plug. That's the rear one's loose. Just going to move this out of the way. After they're loosened up, you can go after your battery ratchet or whatever it is. However you want to pull them out after that. Torque's going to be about 22 foot-pounds. Intake torque is going to be about 12 foot-pounds. Now that we got all of our plugs loose, let's pull them out. Using a magnet because my spark plug socket rubber's all gone. And yeah, they're burnt. They definitely needed plugs. Kind of nice to do some maintenance without having to find a problem. Wow, that one's still down in there a little bit. Okay. Now, not gapping the plugs. I don't gap iridiums or platinums. I do look at them. Not like the old days. But if they, you never know if they've been dropped or damaged, so you do look. They do have sleeve covers over them that help prevent damage to them that look like that from shipping. So there's usually not too much of a problem when it comes to that. Now let's get them all started. Now after they're started, you can run them down, being careful not to get them too tight. Let's get them close. Okay. That's all I'm going to do. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab my torque wrench and torque those to the 22 to 25 foot-pounds. It's a little aggravating. All right, all right. About to say, eventually I'll get there. Probably a long ways on this one. Spark plug success, they're in. Now, the next step. A little bit of dielectric in your tubes. Install. Plug, lock. Install. Plug. Oh. Oh, that lock's broken. Start all of our coil 8 mils here. All right. Coils are tight. You know what I just noticed? I don't have my underhood light connected here. Whoop. Well. Oh, wow. Strange design on the hood a little bit. That might help a little bit. Let's get this out of here. Grabbing our intake. Let's slide our hose back on. Back. Grab our hose clamp that slid down. Put it right there for momentarily. Now I like to start my brackets before everything's run down. All right, so let's stop and confirm that torque specs on that intake. All right, so 89 inch-pound torque on the intake, so I was completely wrong. I'm glad I looked that up. Oops. Good shape. Now that we've got that on there, let's tighten up. Don't forget your bracket underneath here. Let's get our hose clamp on the back. It's usually why I do that first, is because you can get in there easier. First and later. Ow. Success on that. Now, pick this up. Let's go ahead and clip it in. Get this wiring harness clipped back into its little Christmas tree. Plug our evap in. There. 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 Now, let's get our throttle body over here. If you plug it in and you lock it, you know for a fact that it's plugged in all the way. Not to forget this one, okay? And that clamp's got one of those, locks itself in actually. So once you, and you just kind of release it. Somehow. Well, well, well. It's got to be a better way to release the silly clamps. There we go. On Let's grab it again. There we are. Let's run our intake plenum or throttle body down. Let's go ahead and torque this in. 89 inch-pounds. Don't have much left. Yep. Anyway, I'll get this in a minute. As soon as I get it orientated, I'm a little stupid there. Hurrying, it's time to eat. All right, so we got the one hose we stuck over there. Tighten those clamps up. And we have that one cover I talked about earlier. Just look over everything a little bit. Everything's connected. Slide it in. Slide it down on top of that. Find your push tab. Put it in there. And this thing actually just pushes down in there. So that's it. Hey, so there you have it, your 2012 Ford Explorer. Now this has a 3.5 liter V6 engine in it. Thanks for watching. I hope that was helpful. Subscribe to the channel. Any of you do-it-yourselfers, you know, you can tackle this. It was simple. All right, appreciate it. Hopefully we're back on track with putting videos out. See ya.